action. It's good to see so many of you here this afternoon, but just to help me out, let's see what we're working with this evening. If you've been to Brindley Pro Wrestling before, give me a cheer! If you've never been to Brindley Pro Wrestling, give me a cheer! Then you people are in for a treat. So many other people as well, but you particularly are in for a big treat this afternoon. There are some very simple rules to this afternoon to keep it in order. I know rules are boring, but a head teacher, they really bore me to. Very simply, the action should stay in the ring. If it happens to find its way outside, keep yourself seated just to keep yourself safe as well. And as much as you probably want to, please keep your hands to yourself. Yes, hands to yourself. Cheer, boo, chant, do whatever, but keep it family friendly. If anything is said that you're not sure of, or sorry to make you upset, please go and see one of the team or myself. I'll be sat down there next to the paddling pool for most of this evening. The wrestlers are ready for this afternoon, but are you ready? Yeah! We have 6 amazing matchups. Unfortunately, Razor is injured, so he's unavailable this afternoon. Boo, not boo, but sad boo. He is being replaced by Raymond O'Reilly. He will take on the Dutch Maverick, Will West. We have some tag team titles on the line as Big Williams and Big O take on the tag team champions of the Big Steppers. The gentleman Peter Miller put out an open challenge and was responded to by Chris Oak. Now, despite losing in the last show, they weren't allowed to team as a trio anymore, but somehow they made it around that, and Salvation are back tonight. Ryan Hill and Chris Croft, and they are taking on the team of Ryan Russell and PJ Hierarchy. And in our main event this evening, we have a #1 contendership match for the Brindley Pro Wrestling World title as the Suplex Merchant Alf Edwards takes on the unorthodox underdog Cletus Capital. And we have one more contest, which is going to be our opening contest. So checkmate. If you bring me the noise, I will bring you some pro wrestling. So make some noise! Well, I suppose I better bring you some pro wrestling then. Your opening contest of Heatwave Havoc is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
At the Heatwave Community Centre. My name is Lulu Valentino, joined alongside Dan Platinum to take you through this whole show as we are about set for our opening contest as Austin Archies takes on Andros Jay.
And his opponents.
Of course, we last saw Austin Archies back in February when he entered the Love Bomb Rumble at number 0. Has some bitter feelings towards his mentor, Andros Jay. Those feelings are going to be well known tonight in this match. As we await the arrival of a former Bring Me Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champion, still reeling from that title loss back in February at Pickle Poison 2. And just listen to this crowd.
The crowd do seem to like this man, don't they?
A battle of student versus teacher. Austin Archies says that ever since Andros Jay lost the Bring Me Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships, he's not been the same. He's been mean, he's been vindictive, but I I've never known Andros Jay to be like that.
No, I agree. And on the counter side of that coin, Andros believes that Austin is too cocky, too disrespectful, which is a very valid argument in my opinion.
Well, Austin Archies knows a thing or two about being cocky and disrespectful. Of course, he was raised by the mob, knows how to street fight, knows how to get himself into some sticky situations. Well, he's definitely got himself into one today.
Indeed. Taking on, as already, a former tag team champion here in Brazilian wrestling, someone who is not unfamiliar with having success in this company.
Of course, we saw Austin Archies coming out with a couple of henchmen. What do you think they're going to be doing today?
Well, hopefully they're just here to keep things civil and keep things appropriate. I hope there's nothing nefarious going on here.
I don't think you can put civil and Austin Archies in the same sentence as the bell is rung. Referee for the day, Chris Kronos, looking quite dapper in those stripes.
Indeed.
As the two men lock up. Of course, as I mentioned, these two, student and teacher, Andros Jay has pretty much taught Austin Archies everything that he knows. Nice tight wrist lock there from Andros.
But on that note of him teaching Austin, does that mean he's taught everything that Andros knows?
Got to keep some secrets hidden.
Exactly.
As these two now just exchanging holds, working the wrist. Austin Archies, nice kip up here.
Just like that, control is back with Andros. There's no giving any way here for Andros.
Austin Archies with some nice athleticism, getting back in control of that wrist of Andros Jay. Andros Jay has had some issues in the past with arm injuries. Maybe Austin will be looking to target them today.
Would definitely make a lot of sense.
These two just going hold for hold right now. Oh! Nice schoolboy roll-up from Austin Archies. Andros Jay just grabbing onto the rope. Good ring awareness there.
Absolutely. And that shows the experience level of Andros compared to Austin Archies, who perhaps didn't see the ropes during that injury.
Andros now just taking control of the waist of Austin, trying to get the ropes as Austin brings him right back into the center. Switches it up. Oh! Goes for another. Oh! Full leg Nelson. Nice there from Austin Archies.
And just straight back into it.
Yeah, with a nice headlock. Oh, takes him down. Austin got to be careful not to have the shoulders down, as that will count as a cover.
It will indeed. With, of course, referee here keeping a very close eye on the shoulders.
Austin now just trying to wrap his legs around the head of Andros Jay. Not getting too far with that. Been a very decent technical wrestling contest so far. I've not seen a slam or a suplex or anything like that. These two have just been going hold for hold. It's amazing.
Indeed. Both these two trying to levy an advantage on the other.
I've seen a load of schoolboy pins today.
Yeah.
I love that pin, but there's been so much of it.
And we're only, how long into this already?
I know, like two minutes in when we've seen like 10 schoolboy pins. It's insane.
Hey, if it's effective, right? And now we're seeing Austin consult his security here.
I think he might be running out of ideas as to how to take his mentor down, but I'm sure Austin Archies has got plenty up his sleeve.
Indeed.
As the two lock up again. Archies grabbing hold of that wrist. Oh, trying to pull the fingers back. Oh, and biting the fingers. Wow.
I see what you're saying earlier about the lack of civility here with Austin Archies.
Resulting to every trick in the book. Knows what he has to do to take down his protege. But Andros, the veteran that he is, smart enough to get out of almost any predicament that he's in.
Yeah, and again, that comes to his experience level. He's been in this for how many years? He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows who's in the ring with. Someone who's been training like almost exclusively for over a year. He knows Austin Archies inside and out.
The crowd here in Shepway letting Austin know how they feel.
And they are not fans.
As Austin just trying to create some separation between him and Andros. Works to his favour. As Austin's security now trying to offer some advice. Oh, lovely springboard dropkick there from Andros Jay.
Yeah, the security here might be more of a distraction here rather than anything else.
As Andros now, I thought he was going to take a run up and dive to the outside, but security just pushing Austin back in. Oh, these two got a hold of each other's legs. Going to do a little dose to go around the ring, maybe.
Little dance in a circle.
Nice dragon screw there from Austin Archies. Has Andros in the corner, runs up, and a big body splash. Lovely rocket kick. Taking Andros down, goes for the cover, hooks the legs. And just the 2 counts.
Just the 2. But I think it's fair to say at this point that Austin has got an advantage over Andros Jay.
Austin now with a firm dragon sleeper submission applied. Looking to either choke Andros out or make him tap.
Either or will get the result he wants.
Striking Andros at every angle. Deviating that pressure. But if we know Andros Jay, we know just how resilient he is. He can take a lot of punishment.
He can. Austin just keeps relenting. And Andros in this hold to weaken him and take him out.
Of course, today we have an exciting event for you. We have the Tag Team Championships being defended as the Big Steppers, the Tag Team Champions Ryan Cohen and Big Mac Home McDonald take on the new formed team of Jaden Williams and the debuting Big O.
And a straight reversal from Andros to finally break free of that deadly submission hold.
Andros finally able to break free from the grasp of Austin Archies. Lovely bicycle knee to the face. What's he got in mind here? He's going to run up. Oh! And another one.
Austin looks out of it.
Just able to kick out of that. Also tonight we have a number 1 contenders match as former BMPW champion Alf Edwards. He takes on Cletus Cannonball in a match that should be epic. Of course, the winner of that match will go on to face Bring Me Pro Wrestling champion Taylor James.
And a double clothesline takes down both competitors here in this hard-fought battle so far.
Both men have been giving it everything they've got in this match. Taken so much pain, exchanged a load of holds. It's finally taken the wind out of their sails.
And maybe just now we'll start getting a bit more old-fashioned.
Just a slap fest going on right now.
Just back and forth, back and forth. I just look at it. Oh, yes! Sister Abigail onto Austin Archies. Shades of the late great Bray Wyatt. Andros does love the void, and he has shown the void to Austin Archies. And just as he called for something here, maybe going for that, so this is one Tom Bombing goes for.
Andros Jay now got Austin Archies right where he wants it. Oh! Lovely dive off the ropes. And that is it. The teacher outsmarts the students.
There are some tricks that you cannot teach, and Andros has proven that tonight.
I think Austin bit off a bit more than he could chew today. Those words came back to bite him. Oh, here we go. Question is, will he get it?
Let's find out.
But man to be our father. You shut up, boy. Yeah? Everything I said after last August, with our straps to the ropes, chair shot after chair shot to my head, and me and Ted on disclosed tag team titles. I said to myself, Andros, we will never do this again. It's not worth the risk. Then the last show, my good pal who's brother could make it, he was attacked by a group called Salvation. Which then led my two good friends, Benny Bravo and Chris Hannibal, without a third person. I know, you were in the title shot with me, but I helped my roommates. And I just meet you here. And the thing is, you shut up when I'm talking, right? Sweetheart's my rules. Which means there's only one thing we can do, Chef, right? Trash can. I suggest you take your foods and get far away before I give each and every single one of them a response on board.
Challenge has been laid down. August 16th here in Heatwave Community Centre, we will see a trash can alleyway match as Andros Jay goes one-on-one once again with Austin Archies. Austin wanted a rematch and he certainly got one in a couple of months' time at Pick Your Poison 3. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that has been the first match.